відкрилися у церкві двері, і служба Божа почалась. Співали люди, грали дзвони, і слава в небо понеслась. Співали люди, грали дзвони, і слава в небо понеслась.
Hello friends! In this video I would like to tell you about two places that impressed me in Ukraine during my last visit. They are very simple, they are in the deep villages, in non-touristical places, but they attract by their simplicity and spiritual life. I got the feelings like you come back somewhere to first Christianity when people were praying secretly in undergrounds during wild and wild fighting in paganism world. So the first place is church in the house. The priest in the village, he had no church, so people gave their house, spare house, for the church.
Наших у Господа просим.
Подай, Господи.
Добрых и полезных душам нашим и мира мировые у Господа просим.
Подай, Господи.
Прощай время живота нашего.
I haven't been in such places for many years. Yes, in Ukraine we have a lot of golden domes, cathedrals. In every towns you can see beautiful churches where they were built during the last 30 years. But unfortunately, in many cases, churches became like the business part. They make a deal with local authorities, and very often people don't think about some spirit, but about God, but just follow the ritual, just sell different books and different rituals. I was born in 1980s. In that time there was completely different situation, because in Soviet Union time a lot of churches were destroying, and people secretly gathered in a simple houses. They prayed there, they baptized their children there, they share books. You can imagine, even in that time we had no many religious books. People just share secretly between each other. I still remember such kind of spiritual houses where people were singing, sharing food, and just try to find some peaceful place in this crazy world. Priest in this village is rather young. Together with his wife, they dedicate their life to the God. They live in simple house. They have a lot of lovely kids that are managed by Matushka, the wife of the pastor. They show their field, they work on the field there with many different vegetables. They plant a lot of different vegetables. And I really feel like I came back to my lovely time in the village in my childhood.
У церкві двері, і служба Божа почалась. Співали люди, грали дзвони. і слава в небо понеслась.
Another places that I visited is the ancient cellar. You can imagine, in the old deep cellar, people pray to the God. For many years, they make churches there, they have a lot of icons there, they decorated it. You can see old people who come with their stick there for singing the Christian song. So why they pray in the cellar? On my video you can see the ruin of the old big palace. And this palace in the old time belonged to noble Polish man. According to the legend, this noble man got sick. He was very sick, he was very ill, and nobody could recover him. One day he came to Poland, he was Catholic, he prayed there, and he bought there the huge icons of Virgin Mary. He moved this icon to his village, and in some time he recovered. He was healthy. He was so happy. He made the big feast. He invited many guests. And one of his maiden, the young girl, was sent to the cellar to take wine from the cellar for the guests. But when she get down the ladder, she have seen there these icons of Virgin Mary that her master brought from Poland. She was very scared and she called her master. This noble man descended into the cellar, and according to the story there happened wonder, because Virgin Mary told to him, "You pray to me, I help you to recover from your illnesses, but you did not thank to me." He was so impressed, he wanted to take icon out of cellar, but it was impossible. So he decided to call the Orthodox priest. He prayed there, and at the end of the praying, two young girls were able to leave this icon and bring out. From that time, this icon is always in this village, and this cellar is associated with this wonder. Many people try to steal this icon, but in some miracle way she came back to its place in the village. I think, in my opinion, do you know that the modern world is full of different entertainment, materialistic things. We are very often with different laptop, very busy, but such places remind us real world and keep us happy just with simple things. As you can see, now in Ukraine we have a lot of watermelon. On every field people planted them, so we're going to try them. Ukrainian watermelon.